gather together today to give thanks for the gift of marriage, to witness the joining together of Louie and Amanda, to surround them with our highest hopes and our deepest support. Through marriage, two people share their desires, experiences, and memories, and help each other through their uncertainties. They are encouraged to risk more and thus to gain more. In this partnership, two people commit each day to trust, care for, and respect one another.
We actually met on Bumble, so we both swiped right.
We met on Bumble, which is a really fun app because the girl actually has to contact the guy. When you first get on the app, you have to say something that's catchy, right? You can't just be like, hey, how are you? If you say something boring, like, the person's not gonna talk to you.
So I remember her first message to me on Bumble after we connected was, oh my God, Louie, I love your smile. And that, it was just kind of like I stuck out.
We met for our first date, and he was standing outside of the bar we were gonna meet at, and I was coming down the street, and I remember seeing him and hoping that that was the person I was coming to meet.
I remember Amanda parking her car and walking down the block towards me and just thinking to myself, like, whoa. On our first date, actually, I remember we were walking down the street in Tampa and there was a street light, and I kind of picked her up and spun her around and gave her a kiss there in the street, and it kind of felt like a scene out of a movie.
It felt totally natural when Louie picked me up and spun me around. I can't explain it. He literally picked me up and swung me around, and I was like, this is a fairy tale. It felt truly magical.
And I remember going home that night and thinking to myself, like, something's different about a man, something's different. It had a different feeling, a different vibe, a different everything from every girl I had ever gone on a date with before in my entire life. And I knew it was something different. I didn't know if it would end up here one day, but I knew it was different. And I had never had that feeling before in my entire life.
So on the first date, I knew something was different. But on the second date, I was like, yes, this is the one.
3 weeks later, I probably knew that I loved her. Within a month of dating each other, I felt like this, what Amanda and I had was something that was special and long lasting and could really grow into something where, we'd become a family one day and we would kind of make and build this life together. Amanda is the type of woman that if you had a daughter, you'd want her to grow up to be Amanda. And it kind of chokes me up thinking about it. She's a very special woman.
Louie totally surprised me with the proposal. I mean, we had only been dating for just about a year. It was a Thursday afternoon. I was in DC, I was working up on our rooftop, and he was like dressed up.
I remember Amanda asked me, she was like, why are you all dressed up? It's like 95 degrees out here.
He's like, come over here, I want you to look over this edge. So we look over the edge of the building, and it really is beautiful. You have like a view of the Capitol, and we were the only people up there, which never happens in DC. You're never the only people anywhere. And so he was like, let's take a selfie, which those words have never come out of Louie's mouth since then and probably never will.
So as she was turning around and kind of like filtering the selfie, I got down on one knee, and she turned around and she started saying, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, and kind of like put her hands on her face a little bit, and she was shaking like this. And she started crying a little bit, and then I said, will you do me the honor of, making me the happiest man in the world? I remember.
And I, of course, said yes, between lots and lots and lots of tears and lots of shaking, and it was perfect for us. I saw Louie last night at our welcome party, and we haven't seen each other the rest of today.
I kind of said to her, hey, this is the night before our wedding, like we're getting married tomorrow, like this is amazing stuff. So it was very sweet and very emotional and great.
I think that was probably my least favorite part of this entire process is having to say bye. I'm gonna cry. Say bye to him when I see him every single day. I'm so excited.
Me too.
I can't wait to see you.
We both reminded each other to kind of take today in, let it soak in, let it kind of become a part of you and become a part of us, and remember all of these things. And
that's too much. I love you and I can't wait to see you in an hour.
Kind of let all the enormity of the day kind of sink in. So we have the photo memories, we have the video memories, and just our own memories as well too. So I think it's been the whole thing, yeah.
I was like, we can pop out.
So I want to invite you to take a moment just to take all of this in, to look around and see the beauty of this space, everybody gathered here for you, the closeness that you feel to each other, and the hopes that you hold for what is to come. By committing to each other today, you are looking forward to a future that holds things that you hope for but can't even really imagine yet, the deepest joys of your lives. The vows you say today are living words of purpose and of reality. You get to say yes today, and you get to say yes over and over again as you each change and grow. Amanda and Louie come to give themselves to one another in this commitment.
I am incredibly looking forward to seeing Amanda in her wedding dress. You can probably tell I get a little emotional at times. I am looking forward to seeing her at the top of the stairs, getting ready to walk down the aisle, and just kind of like smiling from ear to ear and beaming. It's a once in a lifetime moment to see the woman that you love and the love of your life in her wedding dress, walking down the aisle towards you to, exchange these vows of, eternal commitment to each other. And I'm just really looking forward to that moment.
I honestly think the point I'm most looking forward to is seeing him when I come down the aisle. That's just gonna be such a special moment, and I can't wait to see him. That's literally my favorite part. They say you know when you find the one. I always question that and ask, but how do you know? How will I know? Until I met you. A man who on our first date swept me off my feet, literally, and kept me out beyond my bedtime, which is a serious feat in itself. At times I didn't know if I would find the one that those around me kept finding. But they say good things come to those who wait, and this wait was well worth it. It feels like we've known each other forever, and your love makes it almost difficult to remember a time when you were not in my life. I was never looking for a husband. I was looking for a partner, someone who independently was whole and who alongside me could synergistically make us both better. You're my best friend, my partner, my almost husband. And I wouldn't want to do this life with anyone but you. It literally says do not kiss Louie in this part.
Your mouth is a revolver, find bullets in the sky.
Amanda, the drum in my rock and roll heart beats for you always. Today I give myself to you in marriage. I promise to encourage and inspire you, to laugh with you, and to comfort you in times of sorrow and struggle. I promise to love you in good times and in bad, when life seems easy and when it seems hard, when our love is simple and when it is an effort.
Nights like this lead to love like ours. You light the spark in my bonfire heart. People like us, we don't need that much. Just someone that starts the spark in our bonfire hearts.
I promise to cherish and respect you always, and to always hold you in the highest regard. These things I give to you today and for all the days of my life. As it has been since the beginning of our love story, babe, it's never been me versus you or you versus me. It's always me and you versus the world. You light the spark in my bonfire heart, baby. I love you.
Love like ours, you light the spark in my bonfire heart. People like us, we don't need that much. Just someone that starts the spark in our bonfire hearts. Our bonfire hearts. Our bonfire hearts. Our bonfire hearts. You light the spark.
Now that Amanda and Louie have given themselves to each other by solemn vows, with the joining of hands and the giving and receiving of rings, I announce to you that they are husband and wife. You may seal your promises with a kiss.
Nights like this lead to love like ours. You light the spark in my bonfire heart. People like us, we don't need that much. Just someone that starts.
Now I get to talk about my daughter, Amanda, or as I prefer to call her, Tiger. She's kind and thoughtful, smart and funny, but one of her best qualities is she doesn't take herself too seriously. This is a Virginia state license plate that says Amanda. And believe it or not, she had it on her exterior for 2 or 3 years, Amanda? So,
Looking back brings me to tears. Oh, I wanna see this through.
I would say that I'm absolutely a trooper when it comes to Star Wars. I have seen exactly 0 Star Wars movies from start to finish.
I'm a really big nerd. Star Wars has been a very large part of my childhood. When I think of the Star Wars movies, I think of happy thoughts and my childhood and the mythology.
I love Louie, and Louie loves Star Wars, so now I, by association, love Star Wars.
Yeah, that's the thing about Amanda, like, she helps bring the best out of you, and she embraces the things that you love, and she learns to love them.
I will keep you safe for all my life, and you will have my heart for all of time. Oh, I will love you the same.
Ken and I met Louie 2 years ago this week, and we knew Louie was special from that very first moment.
I've grown from lessons learned. Oh.
But we are so thrilled to welcome you officially to our family tonight, Louie.
I will never forget when Amanda first told me about Louie. She had this obvious excitement and glow about her unlike any I'd ever seen. And it only grew stronger as their relationship progressed. Louie, thank you for loving Amanda for many of the same reasons we all do, and for bringing out her glow.
I will keep you safe for all my life, and you will have my heart for all of time, even on your
Tampa, when I looked out the window, I could have swore I saw pigs flying, and here we are, Louie's married. Remember this day, remember this beautiful venue, remember the faces, the music, the laughter, and most of all, remember the commitment to each other.
For long periods of my life, I never knew if I would get to this moment. I didn't know if it was in the cards for me.
I never quite knew if marriage was in the cards for me or the right person was out there for me. And I waited a long time, and he did too, and kissed a lot of frogs along the way. But it literally, every part has been worth it to meet Louie.
I met Amanda, and I knew almost right away that, I'm sorry, that I had finally found it. And it's just, it means a lot to me. She means a lot to me, and it's just, she's my world. So it's just, you know, I'm honored that she loves me. I thank God that we both swiped right. I know neither of us are religious, but you know, I thank the powers that be that we both swiped right and we found each other. And I feel honored that she loves me.